Today, we're talking about a fun little find, an $100,000 little heist. Jake Paul tried to pull one over on you guys. But of course, the blockchain doesn't lie, and we caught him, and we're going to expose it today. Jake Paul thought, man, I really snuck that one by everybody. But he didn't, because the blockchain just never changes. So even if he gets away with it for a week or a month, eventually we catch him, and we will make him suffer. No, that's a little dramatic. Listen, guys, I'll be honest. I never make any kind of pretensions about saying that these people will go to jail or that it's a crime. As you know, crypto's very unregulated right now. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt, what has been done here is deeply unethical. And in my opinion, the sentence is... You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying my opinion sentence is... There we go. So in case you were wondering what I thought about it, let's jump into today's video. We're talking, of course, about Jake Paul, sort of the lesser of the Paul brothers, but he's been talking a lot about boxing, all this stuff. But behind the scenes, he's been getting into crypto, NFTs, the influencer's favorite grift. And so when I saw this, I got curious. F it. I just jumped into this hype and minted my first NFT, definitely living in a simulation. These devils are clean AF for real. At Sacred Devil NFT, at sacreddevilsnft.com. Now, you're thinking to yourself, if you're a Jake Paul, or you're thinking to yourself, oh boy, gotta get in this new NFT that Jake's really interested in, guys. He's just clean, dude. These are the first ones he wants to mint. So, of course, as a Jake Pauler myself, I had to investigate. And what I found out shocked me. Jake Paul is not actually that interested in the Sacred Devils NFT project. He has been paid behind the scenes 6 figures for this project to pump it.
Always, guys, respect the pump.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And not only that, he tried to hide it. Let me show you. Now, the first thing we need for this investigation is to know his NFT account. Luckily, it wasn't hard to find. Your Mom 169, that's definitely him. The second thing we need is the League of Sacred Devils account, which is listed right here. Now, there is no connection between Jake Paul and this account, and that's, I think, important to say. It was hidden through a friend of his named John Marionek. This is John's Instagram right here, and as you can see, he hangs out with his buddy Jake Paul a lot. They have similar interests. And he calls himself a marketing and crypto god. Now, once we find his NFT account, things become much clearer. Here's his NFT account. And here's what you need to know. Jake Paul posted this tweet shilling this NFT project on September 8th. But on September 7th, something very interesting happened. The League of Sacred Devils that we just found paid John Marionek, his buddy, 43 Ethereum. And the very next day, on the day of Jake's tweet, September 8th, John Marionek then pays Jake Paul's NFT account 40 of that Ethereum. This leaves 3 Ethereum for John Marionek himself as a finder's fee. But to put this together, League of Extraordinary Devils paid Jake Paul 40 Ethereum in an undisclosed deal. That is currently worth $178,000 to shill an NFT project. I seriously can't believe they thought they were going to get away with this by just shuffling it through his little crypto buddy, John. They thought they were going to get away with not disclosing this. Now, to be clear, for everyone out there who's wondering, what's wrong with not disclosing? Well, quite a lot, actually. See, if I do a sponsorship deal of any kind, and I'm not even talking about like a regulated stock. I'm talking about if I'm doing a Manscaped commercial, if I'm doing a G Fuel ad, I have to tell you guys that I am being paid for it because obviously you guys listen to every word I say. And if I didn't tell you guys in advance, you guys might be influenced in a direction if you didn't know that I had been paid to make that statement. So it is highly unethical and against most guidelines for influencers to not disclose that you have been paid $180,000 for shilling an NFT project. An NFT project, by the way, which has cratered. They used to do like 400 sales a day. Now they sell on average like 2 to 3 of these profiles because obviously all the hype was just driven by Jake Paul tweeting about it and then never tweeting again because he ultimately doesn't care about this. Now, I want to be clear, I wasn't the only one who found out about this. Kyriel.eth first had the story, want to disclose that Sacred Devils paid you 30 ETH. It was actually more than that before you made that post and you didn't add at FTC. Now, when this happened, the guys over at this team sort of panicked that they had been caught. And so 2 days after they had done this undisclosed post, they decided to come clean. They said, we want to announce something big. As you know, Jake Paul tweeted us, and since then, he's minted several Sacred Devils. We spoke to him and his team before he tweeted, and we had decided to create a partnership. The goal around that partnership is to be charitable, guys, and give back. Oh, man, if they had only said that before. I mean, gosh, it's charity, guys. Where have we heard a crypto project is for charity before? I don't know.
My name's Frazier, and I support Save the Kids token.
And they go on to say that as part of this partnership that they didn't disclose, they're going to be donating a Jake Paul NFT and auction it for charity, guys, because this deal, Jake Paul, they're about charity, giving back to the community. Now, guys, would you like to know how much this charity NFT auctioned off for? I mean, bear in mind, it must have auctioned off for a lot because remember, the purpose of this whole partnership is to be charitable and give back. So would you like to know, they're paying Jake $170,000 to tweet about them. How much are they giving back to charity? $10,000. It auctioned off for $10,000. $10,000. 2.5 ETH, guys. Let's give it up for charity, guys. Jake Paul is supporting charity. He makes $180,000. The charity makes $10,000, and you guys get some worthless NFTs that you're never going to be able to sell, frankly. This is the grift I keep trying to explain to everybody, and I will explain till I'm blue in the face and these influencers no longer have any credibility. When these guys go push a project, they make the majority of the money. So does the project. The project is now traded 348 Ethereum, which is about $1.5 million worth of volume, right? $1.5 million worth of volume. Jake Paul's made $150,000 to $180,000, depending on the price you're using. And charity's made $10,000. And you guys have made absolutely nothing. This is a grift, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it looks like. They are actively trying to hide it from you. They pay his buddy pays him. He silently tweets about it, doesn't disclose that it's an ad. You guys rush in, buy the worthless NFTs, and they run off with the money. Is the FBI going to show up? I don't know. What do I think should happen? That's it. You know what I mean? I'm not a judge, right? I'm just here to expose these guys. That's my job. I'll just tell you what they did, and you guys, well, honestly, the police should decide, is this a crime? I mean, right now, crypto's so unregulated, but you still have to disclose that something is a sponsorship. So again, I don't know if Jake Paul is going to go to jail, but in my opinion, sorry, I've done that too many times at this point. I'm just saying I'm sick of it, dude. I'm sick of watching these guys take people's money, take their fans' money, and then just pretend it never happened. After this, do you think Jake has continued to tweet about Sacred Devils NFT? No, dude. No. He was paid. He got his bag and got out. When are you guys going to realize that? So, yeah, this this is a light investigation. It's fun. Let's not get too serious about it, okay? Just a cool 100,000 plus heist by old Jake Paul. He thought he was going to get away with it, but not on our watch. Guys, I hope you had a great one. Thank you for watching more investigations in the future, and I will see you guys next time.
Damn, okay. Getting by and I ain't got no bands, okay. Try your best, but you won't understand, okay. You can't relate. This part of the story, don't you pan away. I don't got a penny in my debit card. I swear if I want it, then I'ma get it. It's like, but things will be different if I was ballin'.